Page 41, Chapter 6, Introducing the F Chord. We will be dealing with a three-finger F chord, and that is shown in the diagram, just as you read any diagram. It's at the first, second, and third frets, index finger, second string, first fret, middle finger, third string, second fret, and pinky, first string, third fret. There it is plucked. Here it is strummed. And now we'll flip the page over to page 42, Old Joe Clark, Easy Melody. Now it mentions in the text that fiddle players and mandolin players like to play Old Joe Clark in the key of A, in which case you would capo to the second fret and still follow all the notes and chords that you see here. But for the time being, we'll play Old Joe Clark without the capo. Later on in the banjo guitar duet section, you'll hear Old Joe Clark not only in G without the capo, but again in A with the capo. So here we are, no capo for now, and until further notice. Old Joe Clark, Easy Melody. I'm on page 42. 1, 2, ready, play. So most of that is pretty straightforward. I would say at letter B, measure 9, maybe the most difficult thing in the tune is that slide from the second fret to the fifth fret. It has to be rhythmically in the pocket, a pair of eighth notes in a slide situation. Let me count off that measure 9 of letter B a little more slowly. I'll play through that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then the F chord in measure 12 is placed in place. You pick through it as you see the frets there. So you don't get those frets one at a time, but try to get your F chord in place. So you get a nice ringing effect of the F chord in place. And that's pretty much it for the Old Joe Clark melody. We'll move on to page 43, Old Joe Clark Basic Backup. And I'll give you a 4 count for this. But before I do that, let me go over to measure 12 of this and point out the F chord, which once again you place down. It's probably the only measure where the picking pattern changes. Other than that, it's very basic back and forth picking on the chord progression. Here's the F chord again. I'll give measure 12 a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's page 43, Old Joe Clark, basic backup with a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you like, try playing the easy melody along with the backup that I just played, or vice versa.